From KARK4 and Fox 16, this is a special report. Here's Mitch McCoy.
Hello, good day to you. I'm Mitch McCoy here at KARK4 and Fox 16 in Little Rock. We are following breaking news at this hour. RDOT is reporting a semi-truck versus a pedestrian accident occurring right now on Interstate 40. This is going to be in the eastbound lanes of I-40. Let me bring you there right now. And you see traffic there. And within just the last few moments, it would appear that traffic is starting to move there. But for the last, I would say, hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, eastbound I-40, this would be near Lonoke, has been shut down as investigators look into what RDOT is referring to a semi versus a pedestrian accident. We don't know any of the details just yet of this accident. We are actively working, trying to get those details at this very moment. I do want to bring your attention right now to another vantage point, and this is going to be the camera you're looking at right now is going to be, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the KARK Station Road. The now camera you're looking at on the bottom right-hand corner is going to be KARK Station Road. And I may have that backwards. If I do, forgive me. But that is going to be the area where this accident has occurred. And you see the incredible backup that is unfolded here right outside of the metro. This is going to be, again, eastbound I-40 between Little Rock and Lonoke County. So if you are coming from the city of Little Rock and you are trying to get to, let's say, the Memphis area, that is the area that is impacted right now, and that is the area that is completely shut down. And I would say that it being shut down may be a stretch at this point, just because we are just moments ago started seeing traffic moving along the interstate. And when I say moving, it is at this incredibly slow pace that you see in that box on the upper left-hand corner. And so you can actually see when we bring up this camera full for you, you can actually see that traffic is not has not started moving yet in this direction. And so that is what we are now waiting for, or we're waiting to see when traffic will start moving at this camera's direction. Again, if you're just joining us right now, we are following breaking news. Within the last few moments, we have learned that authorities have been working a fairly serious accident on Interstate 40. This is going to be in the eastbound lanes near Lonoke, where authorities are investigating what has been referred to as a pedestrian versus a semi-truck accident. And just a minute ago, I actually saw it would appear to be a state trooper that was on one of the cameras. I just switched the angle to see if we can see authorities, looks like authorities trying to get through, or first responders trying to get through this backup here. I don't know what they are responding to. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Let's see if I can try and get another perspective here. And this is going to be, okay, so let's bring up the Kerr Road traffic camera from RDOT. And this is now another angle, and you can see traffic is starting to move. It is at an incredibly slow pace. Looking at and reviewing some of the traffic cameras in this area, it would appear that traffic is going to be backed up for some way. And then if we look at, and I'm trying to get an idea on where this starts, it would appear that traffic is going to start backing up. If you're coming from 440 and you're trying to get on to 40, that is where you're going to start to see some kind of backup or some kind of delay. It was the Galloway exit, I'm being told, that we were watching and we were monitoring, and it was the Galloway exit that we saw the blue lights. So we may be quite a ways up, at least from the vantage point that we're at right now. So I'm not sure if the police car, the blue lights that we're trying to get through, did get through, or if maybe they got off on another exit. But it does appear right now that traffic is beginning to move. And then let's go to the Valentine Road camera. And here's the Valentine Road camera. So you can see that there are some delays depending on where you're at on Interstate 40 right now. And it's just going to take a little bit for this to be moving, this stretch of road. But it would appear that within the last few moments, this interstate has reopened. This is the Remington Road traffic camera, and I wanted to bring that to you because if you have been stuck in traffic, you can now start to see this. A few moments ago, there was no lights on this interstate. You couldn't really see where the road is, but you can start to see that traffic beginning to build here at the Remington Road exit, which means that traffic is starting to move. However, it is going to take a minute for traffic to get back into somewhat of a normal rate here, because it has been shut down. At least Interstate 40, according to RDOT, has been shut down, or at least this accident was reported around just after 4 o'clock, if I remember correctly. The newsroom can correct me. It's 4:30-ish. But you can see traffic is starting to move, at least in this area. Remington Road, traffic starting to build back up. I want to go back now to our other traffic camera, and this again is going to be the Valentine Road exit, and this is the Valentine Road traffic camera from RDOT, and you can see that traffic is it looks like, at least from this vantage point, it would appear that traffic has slowed down again. I'm not entirely sure what that situation is, but traffic appears to have slowed down again. And that may just be the casual stop, go, and try and pick up some kind of speed or some kind of normal rate. So we're going to continue to monitor that. But again, if you're just joining us here right now, we are following breaking news. There has been a pretty serious accident. This is going to be eastbound I-40 near Lonoke. We're just getting word that a person has been hit by a semi-truck on the interstate, and that happened in the 4 o'clock hour. The interstate was closed, and traffic has been building up on this stretch of interstate. From our understanding of the situation, the interstate is in the process of reopening right now. You're looking at a traffic camera from the Valentine Road area, and you can see at one point traffic had been starting to move again, but it looks like traffic is not. Our newsroom is working right now to try and get more information about that accident, again, eastbound Interstate 40 near Lonoke. We don't know anything just yet about injuries or the extent of injuries. That is something that we're trying to get the details on. We're working our sources at State Police, also at the RDOT. So there's still a few different angles that we're trying to get information from, and as soon as we get those details, we'll certainly pass it along to you. Again, RDOT is reporting that a pedestrian has been hit on Interstate 40, that a semi-truck hit a person there near Lonoke. This again is if you're coming from the city of Little Rock and you're going to Memphis. And so that is the stretch of road that is being impacted at this very hour. There is a few different points that I want to make here, and it's coming in from our viewers that it looks like Kathy is letting us know that there's no electricity on Kerr Road right now. So if our newsroom is hearing me, that is something that we should start tracking down and pursuing. And it looks like the area is. It looks like there's no power in that area either. And so that is something that we probably need to look into, folks in our newsroom, if we want to do that. While the newsroom does that, I do have the capability of looking at our computer here in the studio, here in Studio B. I can look at power outages. And it would appear, and I don't know if you can tell, it is just a slightly shaded color. Lonoke County is just slightly different. It's a different shade. It looks like there's 265 people without power right now. And it looks like that's going to be First Electric. And that's according to the map here. Back to our traffic camera here. Again, this is going to be Valentine Road. And we will keep you updated as the situation continues to unfold. Now is a good time to download the KARK4 and the Fox 16 smartphone app. We will send updates as we learn more about this accident. Again, semi versus pedestrian. That's what RDOT is reporting to us tonight. And we will have continuous updates both on air and online, KARK.com, along with Fox16.com. And we will have much more on this story as we learn more. Again, it would appear that parts of this interstate starting to reopen right now. It's going to take a minute for the interstate to completely reopen. As you might imagine, crews have been working, trying to get this area cleaned up after a pedestrian versus semi crash a little more than an hour ago. We got word just about 15 minutes ago that this interstate is in the process of reopening. As we learn more, we'll pass updates along to you. But again, download the KARK and the Fox 16 smartphone apps. We'll send alerts directly to your phone. For now, I'm Mitch McCoy. This has been a special report. Have a good rest of your evening and happy holidays.